Hey guys, Jan here in the Northview Model Shop, and we are once again looking at our Type 21 German U-boat. This is the Revell of Germany 1/144th scale. As you remember from the last video, we have completed the construction of the sub up to all the parts included in the kit. But we were playing with some reference photos and having a look and looking at the instructions, because we'll get to that in a minute. But there's actually some railings that follow through each side of the coning tower here. And if you'll see in the instructions, and hopefully I'll get this in good focus here, it calls out to stretch some sprues to 7 millimeters long by 0.5, it's half a millimeter diameter. And you set up all of the railings and then string it with your wire there, or invisible thread. And this is a great little tidbit, and this is why the sub kit is actually a little bit more difficult in the skill level than say at level 3 or whatever. Now this is cool and there's no problem with that, but actually what I wanted to do was go and get some K&S precision metal. This is a 0.5 brass rod, and I actually want to try rolling this with my where is that there, brand new number 11 blade, taking the rod, measuring it off 0.7 millimeters. What I'm going to do is actually lay out 7 millimeters on my cutting mat, just use a little mark, and that way, or a jig of some sort, I make them, and you guys can just kind of take the blade, rolling it like this, and eventually you will cut through with a nice, clean, crisp cut. Now this here is 0.7 mil. We actually tried this first, and it looked too thick. So I got out the calculator, got out my little black binder with all the KS Metals listings in it. I downloaded their catalog. Knew that I could get a 0.5, which I believe is what's called a 20 gauge. I'm not 100% sure, but 0.02, it's 0.51 mil. I only paid $2.59 for it, probably way too much money, but I needed it. So I'm going to give that a shot. So guys, let's get at this now. Let's cut the pieces, and let's start laying them out on the sub, and we'll come back when we have them all laid out. Alright guys, and now as you see, from our reference photos, we were able to locate where we're going to put these half-mil brass rods we cut out. And just by using a gel marker, we kind of put our dots where we wanted to drill our holes. Now guys, don't nitpick. I know some of these pins are not straight, but we got them as straight as we could while the glue was still kind of pliable. And what we're going to do is we're going to run through our primer and our painting, and then before we install the rail, we will throw these pins and get them vertical using a straight edge. But really fun. Grabbed some reference material, and it is amazing that the reference material we had is that of the exact ship that they used to model this after. And you can see the decking here, and the detail on the decking is pretty good. Ooh, there's a little piece that needs to be filled. We should get onto that. The decking is actually incorrect according to the real ship. So kind of funny that they kind of messed that up, which made it a little difficult to locate some of the marks or some of the locations. But I mean, it isn't spot on, but it's close enough for our liking. But yeah, guys, it turned out really well. I'm really excited. Actually, just itching to get this video filmed so I can get right into the primer of this and just see where we are at with this boat. Really liked it, guys. Hopefully you like my cheap photo studio shoot here. That is a piece of 25-cent Bristol board at the dollar store, and it actually works quite well. Trying to get the camera to focus while sitting on the bench, and I was having a hell of a time. So putting this white background really helps out. And I learned that from Gil Mondragon over at Red Dragon Model Works. That has suggested this one time when you're doing your videos on your bench is to flip your cutting mat upside down so it's just a solid color. Helps the cameras focus. So little tip there, guys. But yeah, it didn't take that long to drill all this out. A couple hours, and it was just being very finical and making sure that my stuff was squared and leveled and everything. And it turned out really good. Really, really happy. Really, really impressed. I really don't think that the stretch sprues would have done what I wanted to do. But anyway, guys, there we go. I'm going to slam this into primer now and see where I need to continue to clean up and fill. And we will catch you guys on that stage on the next video. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, guys, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. And guys, please head over to Facebook, the Northview Model Shop Facebook group and start sharing and joining in on the fun we're having over there, sharing our work and enjoying everything that is styrene. All right, guys, thanks a million. Adios.